Hi, I'm Christa with the Big Family Homestead, and you have no idea how excited I am right now. These 3 boxes right here is our homeschool curriculum for the next year. It's only April, and I have all of our curriculum for next year already. That has never happened. And we've been homeschooling for 16 years. I'm so giddy. I cannot wait to open up these boxes from the good and the beautiful. So today we're gonna open up these boxes. We're gonna do an unboxing video. And I'm gonna show you how much I absolutely love the good and the beautiful. I've not opened these boxes at all. It's been really hard to not open these boxes. Look at how well it's packaged. Everything is bubble wrapped. Would you look at all this stuff? This is enough curriculum for 4 of our children. We have Hope, who is going into the 9th grade, Grace, who is also going to the 9th grade, and then we have Caleb, who's going into 5th grade, and Ruth is going into 3rd grade. This is all for them. Now, the reason we've selected the good and the beautiful is because it is so, it's amazing, okay? The reason it is amazing is that it is clean and moral and appropriate for children to read. A lot of the things that you kids are reading in the public school are not moral and not clean. So this is fantastic stuff. It also, with the history and the science, it lays out everything the kids need to do their lessons. Oh, look at there. Here's our history read aloud pack. Now, a history read along pack goes along with the history curriculum, and this helps to strengthen them to remember the history lessons. So, oh wow, this is really cool. This is the level 1 reading curriculum. This is the readers here, and then the curriculum book is behind there. Let me see if I can. Look at the artwork that's in here. The artwork is fantastic. All of the diagramming. Here. There is beautiful art all throughout these books. This is the lesson plan book. And what this does is it covers literature, art, grammar, geography, all the different vocabulary, writing, everything that a child needs for the 3rd grade. Okay, this is the 2nd volume of the level 3 readers. This has all the classic stories that go along with the lesson plan book. Okay, here's the course companion for level 3. This is a quick reference guide, spelling dictation, and poetry memorization. This book is more for the parents. It also has the map keys in here so that you can know exactly what states are where. Now, when we were beginning homeschooling, I had to pretty much relearn a lot of things that I had forgotten from school. So this is a great handy thing that parents can have right next to them when kids need it. They have a question or you're checking them on their challenge words. This is just a fantastic guide. Yay, flashcards. I love flashcards. Our kids are huge fans because they can just flip through these and remember them and just go through them all over and over again, and there's no mess. It's just all right here. Okay. Here is the history curriculum that they have, okay? There are 4 years. They go by year, and each year they have a section of a time frame in each year. So year 1 will have early American history, and then it will have modern history. It will have just a huge span. It's not all 1 year you're doing ancient Egypt. You know, it's a little bit of each section, and then each year after that, they expand on those lessons that they've learned. So it's a fantastic way to do history. It's not all one thing. It gets monotonous. But here is the course book. This is for the moms and dads to go through and read to their children. There are guides for everything. It gives you the extra items needed for each lesson. And, oh, look, here's a Colonial America and the United States Constitution. Okay, and all of these things, you can photocopy these and cut them out for the kids to look through. There's flashcards. There's some really, really interesting things in here. They have great lessons that you can do. Activities is what I really meant to say. That helps expand on the lesson to help the child to retain what they're learning. Now, this is the maps and images. This is these are fantastic photos. And the quality of this is just magnificent. This goes along with the course book. And it gives the children different things to look at for each lesson. Oh, cool. I was wondering how this was going to come. This is the timeline. This is, you lay this out a certain way, and then kids can put the sticker on the stickers here wherever they're learning, so that way they can remember what lesson they're on. And then there's a game. There's a history game. This is really neat. It's flashcards. And the kids can quiz each other. I'm having a hard time getting that off there. Okay, so you've got a description of who this is, and then you match it with the person that it is. Isn't that neat? I love this. I cannot wait to play this with the kids. Okay, now here is the creative writing notebook. This is book 2. We also have book 1. I haven't found it yet. But this is a fantastic way to help your children love to write. Helps them to use descriptives more and to be creative, with their writing. It gives you food in the senses, and it helps you to describe what the food tastes like, what it looks like, what the texture is, what the smell is. It helps them to grasp those descriptives so that when they go to write their story, it's an exciting story. So I can't wait for them to try this. Okay, now we're talking. This is level 1. This is for our youngest homeschooler, Ruth, who is 7 years old. Level 1, now I know the levels that the good and the beautiful have are not set for grade level. These are more advanced for public schooling, okay? So this is the level 1 reader, and it's got great stories and fantastic artwork. This is so exciting. And then here is the course book. This has, again, phonics, reading, spelling, writing, literature, grammar and punctuation, and art appreciation. So she's going to learn all the fantastic things about art and why this is, and then write stories about what is going on in this picture. And this is so exciting. I know I probably say that a lot, but I am so excited. Okay, these are the mini books that go with the level 1 curriculum. These, you take one sheet, it is a mini story, and you'll cut along this red line and then put them together and fold it, and it makes a little mini storybook. And it helps to reinforce the words that the children are learning in each lesson. Okay, more flashcards, but these are phonics cards for the level 1 curriculum, and they are laminated and they're perforated to just tear them out so that they're easy to use. I would recommend punching a hole in here and using one of those ring clips so that they're just right on the same thing and you don't have flashcards all over the place. Okay, here's the typing curriculum. In this society, everybody has to use a computer. So this is a great way to allow your children to have great typing posture, great typing skills, and accuracy. So this starts out level 1. It's very simple. You're just going to open a Word document or a Google Doc, and they're just going to go through this lesson. This is reusable. Any age can do it. Well, any age that knows the letters, and everybody can use this. Aha! Here we have the high school curriculum. This is a newer release. She only has The Good and the Beautiful. Only has year 1 of the high schools right now. The rest of them will be coming out in subsequent years. So these are the readers that go along with the high school curriculum. And they're printed very, very nicely, not too small a print. And these are inside the curriculum. Here is the grammar and writing guide, and this is something that the children will use all through all 4 years of high school. This is not something you have to rebuy every year. You buy it once, and the kids get to use it all year long. And this goes through, and it helps them to remember, okay, how do I diagram sentences again? And you can go in here, and it will help you to find that. And how to diagram exactly which sentences, which words go where. Here's another section in this grammar and writing book. It's commonly confused words. Some kids just forget which words go in which sentences because, where is it? Prescribe and prescribe. Prescribe and prescribe. Well, there's so many different definitions and different spellings for that. Proceed and proceed. Same thing. It helps them to remember which word is appropriate in each sentence. And that is not the only thing in this book. There is tons of stuff in here that the kids can look at and remember. It's great for the parents too. And guess what? Even the high schoolers have flashcards. These are poetry and geography cards. They go through the entire globe. States, countries, continents, oceans, rivers, it's all here. And then there's tons of poetry in the back for the kids to memorize. This is a fantastic way to help memorize. Here are our unit books for the high school course. All 10 of these units are for one child, and each one of these takes about 14 school days to get through, but it all generally stays around the same theme, time period. The artwork and geography, all is the same, kind of the same general theme. Okay, now here is the Creative Writing Notebook 1, and this is for all ages that are of writing capacity. These are fantastic in helping kids to expand their descriptive and just love of writing. And now we come to the science. We are going to be doing space science, meteorology, and water in our world. These are fantastic. Look at the quality of the artwork, the paper quality. These are heavy. This is a heavy paper here. Everything you need is listed in each lesson. It has the beginning lesson, or in the beginning it shows you what you need for everything. So if you want to go shopping to buy all of the supplies for this, then you just take those 2 pieces of paper. However, here it tells you what you need to do in the beginning, and then it goes through each thing that to do. Each activity has so many things to help the kids remember all of these lessons. These are mini books that you cut out and staple together and read to the children, or they can read them on their own, but our kids love them. All right, look at all these goodies. I am so excited, if you couldn't tell. The quality of these books is fantastic. It's not thrown together. It's not a cheap cardstock. It's a nice quality, beautiful printing, beautiful artwork. The binding is phenomenal. It's not thrown together. This is a very well done curriculum. I absolutely love it. All right, now let's talk about pricing. For the quality that you're receiving, the price is very, very reasonable. Much less than you would expect. Now, all of this is great and fine and dandy, but if the content of what you want your children to learn is not there, then this is all for naught. The quality of this curriculum is fantastic. And we have watched our children over the last year, while using this curriculum, they've just thrived. They have just grown leaps and bounds by using this stuff. I'm so happy with it. I cannot wait to get started next year. If you couldn't tell by now, I'm a huge fan. If you want to check this out for yourself, go to thegoodandthebeautiful.com and just see what is going to work for you and your children. I'm Christa with the Big Family Homestead, and you have an amazing day.